long time since I've put up RTW video or Shogun 2 Total War video. Now, of course, this is the RTW dude here. I'm gonna do a battle replay that I played quite recently. This is a 2v2 with, what is it? It was Princess Barda, me, versus 2 other people. So, this was played on the Shogun River. I can't quite remember how this one went. I played it earlier today, so I should know how it went. But do I? I absolutely positively do not. So anyway, this was a good battle. I know that much, because why the heck would I play it for you if it wasn't? So this battle will be awesome on the Shogun River. Once again, I'm gonna move my mic a little bit. If it's a little louder, my voice, because I put the mic a little closer. But you can turn the volume down if you want. Okay, so this, yeah, I totally remember. Okay, I'll just put it in pause. So my army consists of 2 matchlocks up front. They have 4 chevrons, and the other one has 3. And then I have 3 bow samurai, each with 1 chevron each with 1 chevron. Then I have 3 Yaryashikaru, 5 chevrons each. And 2 katana samurai, 7 chevrons each. And my avatar's bodyguard, who is a bow general still, and pole poker by Yari, which is my Yari Cav rank 7. So my ally, I can't really tell his army, but yeah, this was a great battle. So this guy is, they were both ranks, I can't remember. They were pretty almost equal to us. Maybe 1 or 2 ranks lower, maybe 8 and 7 or 8 and 9 or something like that. And this was a great battle. He has some bow warrior monks up front. He actually has 3-1 hidden in the woods. This guy's kind of an interesting mon. He doesn't have anything like showing. He just has white with the, instead of like having the thing in the middle or this. Later in the game, Princess Barda gets dropped, so that kind of sucked, but I managed to pull through because he had pretty much ruined his opponent. There's 1 Nodachi, 1 upgrade, another katana on this side. It's pretty cool. So we couldn't quite tell what we wanted to do, especially with his bow monks. We wanted to kind of sit back, but my ally Princess Barda wanted to rush, but we weren't quite sure. And then this guy has 2 Yari Cav, 4 chevrons each over on that side. By the way, my general is not a rank 9. He is a rank 10, a 1 and a 0. This guy was not a rank 4. And this guy was not a rank 5. And Princess Barda is a rank 9. He's not a rank 8, so yeah. So what he does is he brings up his 2 bow cav. Oh, sorry. He brings up his 2 bow cav, takes some shots. They don't do too well, especially when he pops out his fire rockets, this guy. Which aren't... They are 4 chevrons, and regularly they cost 1,800 koku. So that was a crap load of money that he spent. Pretty much 2,000 on that. Like the highest costing unit I have is, I think it's my Katana Hero. It's like 1,700 or something. 2 chevrons. 1 chevron actually. But second highest price for me is probably my 2 Great Guard or something, which is like 1,600 each. They're ranks 6 or 7, one or the other. So we can't quite figure out what to do after his bow cav kind of got ruined away from over there. So Princess Barda, he does his famous move with his bow cav. He wouldn't tell me, so I'm not going to tell you. You'll just wait and see, because what are bow calves supposed to do? They get to right about here and they're supposed to take shots. But what do? They get close! They get close! They get close! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy! Oh no! And he charges them. Though it doesn't quite do as well as he might have hoped it would. Mainly because this guy charges spears forward before we could he could react. So that was a bit of a fail on Prince Sparta's part, but it was he couldn't really do very much. Oh man, stop yawning, jeez. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's only like 12:14 in the morning. Well, in noon. It's pretty much noon. So I marched my army forward. Sorry about that, talking about a completely different subject. What are these doing? These two matchlocks? Oh yeah, he said he was relying a lot on these matchlocks, mainly because of his longsword Ashigaru. These guys are not rank 8, they're rank 6 or 7. While the Yari Ashigaru, he has some 2 chevron longswords, which aren't... they're pretty much the start of one of those longsword armies. But, yeah. Anyway, what's going on here is I'm moving forward, which pretty much forced my ally to move forward. My ally gets in a fight first before I do. His matchlocks don't even get shots off, as you will see later on. Well, they do, actually. You know, I wasn't even looking, which is kind of funny. So these guys, he has a hidden unit of warrior nuns here, which is pretty sweet units. Pretty sweet. Awesome units here. I can't quite tell if they're better than warrior monks because I don't have the DLC. I don't really care for it either. Either. One or the other. So his light cav that he brought gets war cried. His other light cav escapes. Oh no. Yeah, these fire rockets. They do get some okay shots, but they don't get like the big explosion because they landed in water. So it didn't quite help my opponent too much. So my skirmish component, I know probably isn't quite as good as my opponent's, though they do have less chevronage. Here it goes again. So fire arrows on these matchlock monks. Some more fire rockets going off there. More arrows. More fire rockets. So he brought his light cav kind of away, but you will see something very special come out of these woods. It's very not in Prince Sparta's favor either. So I start up with a skirmish fight. Right away I do fire arrows before he can so I can get the more casualties. They don't quite get the best aim, but they do their work well. I always try to get fire arrows off like right away, just so I can get the more kills faster than my opponent. So then when he shoots, he won't quite have as many as me. He'll have less left to shoot fire arrows with. So my matchlocks kind of open up a little bit. You can see that smoke. The smoke is really cool, like how it just kind of sits there for a little bit, blows away in the wind. So his Yari Cav gets away. They took from 60 to 39. This one got 60 to 49. So this one took 10 more kills on that one. Yes. What was very special was a katana cav. Well, two katana, a light cav and a katana cav, which pretty much ended it for my ally here. So he did get rushed and he got schmucked right there, which kind of was very unhelpful. So he thought he was kind of winning on this flank right here, though he knew he did not have the numbers to win the rest, just because of his longswords, or the numbers or quality, both kind of, I guess you could say that. As you can see, My opponent had lots more casualties than I did, pretty sure. Yeah, he did for, what'd you call it, bullfight. This was not mine, these guys, but these guys weren't even shooting, which is kind of awkward. They were just getting kind of shot at. But I was more paying attention over here, though I could do absolutely nothing. It's kind of funny. He's got some Area Sugar and Warrior Nuns in there. What pretty much saved the day entirely for me was these dudes. Not those dudes. These dudes. My matchlocks. So he tries going for my Jenny, and I get him out of there. He goes a bit for my Area Sugar too, but I managed to pull away with not very many casualties. I put them in loose, just if they shoot out any more kills or shoot out any more shots. Is that a bump in the ground or is it a hole? That's actually a bump. This one's a hole. The screen's kind of gone weird. That's awkward. And a bit of a mishap there. So, not much going on right now. Just looking at here, looking how kind of not too great my ally's doing. Though he is getting quite a few kills. And he will get a lot of kills on my opponent here. Though this guy does charge his yard cav in there. I get a few little kills, 3 kills or something there. And what I do is I take these Area Sugar, I run them over here. I wanted to trap him, though he didn't stay, so I decided just to move way over here. So these were 2 Katana Samurai, which I was worried about, but I was wondering if he wouldn't notice, so I could actually get my units over here in time for him not to be able to catch up. But I did notice that he did notice. I did notice that he did notice. That's weird. So I pulled back my units, and I was kind of waiting for him to pull back his too. I wanted to mainly make a giant crossing right there with most of my units. My bow samurai started to cross because they were in melee mode, so they get charged here. I accidentally clicked an attack order in melee mode, so they got hit. Right when I see his units going over here, I move my Yari Shigaru, I rush him over, try to get away, and my bow samurai rout, but that's okay because it was quite the diversion for his Katana Samurai and some other units. I got really messed up right here, like really messed up with my units. It was kind of funny. But as you can see, this guy doesn't have quite a huge army left. He did slaughter Prince Sparta quite well, quite fast, though he doesn't have a full army left, which is, of course, expected. So I bring up my matchlocks. I'm like, okay, I gotta get some good shots here. So I open up. I try getting my Yari Shigaru like kind of out of there, though they do get killed a bit. You my guys get shot by mailmen, which is not too cool. So this guy charges some Yari Cav, but I do have spears right in front of my matchlocks, which is pretty good. Though my spears will get shot up. So I bring my kind of spears over here. I kind of messed up with my unit positioning. Though I bring my Yari Shigaru to fend off and charge his Yari Shigaru. And I move my matchlocks over to try to get them out of the way so they can get some good shots on these units and others that are on their way over. Now over here, as you can see, I'm not quite paying as much attention, but I do eventually hear. This guy's a bow general, though he doesn't have quite as many bow characteristics as mine does. I do inspire this unit. I'm pretty darn sure I do. And if I don't, well, I was pretty sure I did. I have my units in defensive, so these units will also be getting, oh yeah, I do inspire them. So these units will get shot as they are attacking my men. I charge my Yari Cav. I do hit his crazy monks, Naginata warrior monks, into yeah, I just kind of hit them. I get a good shot off with my general and fire arrows. He gets some good shots, though he does not really kill any of men in my general unit. I completely slaughter this warrior nun with my 2 matchlock Ashigaru, which was helpful. As you can see, this is kind of why I'm saying they saved the day mainly. I probably would have been able to pull away with a win, even if even if they had lost over here. I was trying to figure out the words to say, but I couldn't find them. So these warrior nuns also go for a good charging, though they do completely pretty much road on impact, like shatter on impact, shatter road on impact. And I charge, they get charged over here by Katana Samurai. He makes 2 giant clumps, kind of men, to just charge, see if they can break through these 5 chevron area Shigaru, but I have a plan here. I wait till they're kind of almost busting through, and then I throw in my 7 chevron Katana Samurai to finish them off after they're tired and all that crap. And I charge my general over to finish off this bow warrior monk who was pretty much like just pulling shots off of my general like crazy. So these guys are charged in, they're wavering, they're roading, and I'm getting shots off with my matchlock monks. Matchlock Ashigaru. So that was a good game to my 2 opponents. Kind of, I faced like 1.5 armies, I guess. But these guys, oh jeez, they saved the day so much. I'm in love with them. So, good game to my opponent. I hope to see you my YouTube channel really soon. This video hopefully makes you satisfied for a little bit. I might get another one up today, but I might not. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.